Okay, I think we're live. A little bit early, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? We got some hunting to do. We also got a little bit of balancing to do as well, so we'll probably do that in a little bit. I don't think that's a good idea to do like immediately when I start streaming because there's definitely going to be people that miss it. Krilla, just was about to take a nap. Well, sucks to suck. Holy early. Yeah, I decided to stream a little bit earlier today. I'm not like doing anything like super like that needs my attention right now. I got some stuff to record, but I can do that tonight. Um, so we'll hopefully get a few videos done. Oh, did the devs release fake odds for what? Why so late? What do you mean late? What? What's up, Ryan? What's up, EJ? What's up, Weird? What's up, Play? How's it going, man? What's up, Shin? How's it going? How you been? Pretty good, Exotic. How about you? Quick question. I'm gonna be honest. Instead of asking me, can I ask a question or quick question, just ask the question. It's the amount of DMs I get from people on like a Discord or Twitter, like, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? No, you already did. Two beds. You already did. I ignore DMs if they ask me to ask a question. Too bad you already did, man. That's your one question and you just blew it. Sucks to suck. Balance changes, and changes for later. What's up, Ultra? How's it going? Oh, whoop. Okay, there we are. We got balancing to do, okay? I'm looking at a DM right now. Really hate when people don't ask right away. It's like, yeah. Is Milo in the event yet? No. For the Ragoon and the Christmas Ikazune? No, they're right. Ikazune is 1 in 256 fully boosted, and the Ragoon is 1 in 1,000 fully boosted. Doing his job. I know. I got DMs a while ago. It must have been like while my PC was broken, because I clearly did not read it. I must have clicked to get rid of the notification, just forgot about it. This was for Year 2, Season 2. They wanted to give Dobo for a bid, which I think is fine. I just wanted more, like, testing on it. Dobo... Okay. Dobo isn't on here. Dobo... Evo line... plus 4 bid... the small line... Magma Block and Safeguard, which is the one that protects you from multi-hitting moves, like Earthquake spread moves, which I think is fine on small, because I don't think Billifalch has like anything that it can really do. So I feel like it would make sense to make like the Solbus Krakaloa better for singles. I mean, Billifalch isn't bad in singles, but it's just very meta reliance. And Valentine's Fan Club Teamwork. What does your snacker do right now? Yeah, Forbid is in prison. If I scroll up here. Loomian, your snack. Actually, we can just go to the battle colo. Yeah, my PC fans are kicking in high gear right now. Doubles ranked? Yes, we're doing a doubles ranked for season 2 of this year. But season 1 is going to be singles. Your snack? Yes. Spare, baffle. Final ruse. It doesn't have baits anymore. You guys lied to me. You guys said it had bait still. Your snack has not got baits. Fancub? Fancub doesn't have it either. You guys just lied to me. It does not have baits. The NPC your snack. Okay. That one I'm fine with, Lo. That one I'm fine with. Yeah, Season 1 for Ranked is going to be weather related, that's what it is. They want me to give Valentine's Fan Club and your snack teamwork, which is a helping hand, right? Sure. I don't think you're ever gonna use your snack Lo in double battles, are you? I don't think that seems like a nothing buff, to be honest. Like, you've got Slap Down, which isn't like that. Like, it's useful in doubles, but it's not like you don't want to bring a Loomian just because it has Slap Down. Why was the game down yesterday? You don't need to worry about it. It's back up. It wasn't that big of a deal. Why are we using your snack in doubles? This has nothing. Your soul outclasses it because it's terrifying? Well, I mean, yeah, true. The idea is weather control with bursting seams and globes. Oh. But I mean, still. Like, it having teamwork is fine, but there's nothing else it does. Like, what? You have teamwork, dodge, baffle to pivot, slap down, a priority move. It seems pretty, like, I don't... I understand that, but it doesn't seem that good. It still doesn't seem good at all. Valentine's Fang... Valentine's Fang Cub Evo line plus teamwork. Fang Cub, is that the only Fang Cub? Yeah. I mean, sure, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like we need to be able to make PvP Loomians faster. I mean, yes, the goal. I'm waiting for, like, Route 9 to come out, and for Mints to come out. So, like, if I need to push back Season 2, like the double season, I will. I want Mints at the very least before. So the only thing, like, you will really need to grind for is, like, secret abilities. And then you can just change the personalities whenever. That is the goal right now. They also want to give Fishgana Safeguard. What does Fishgana have right now? Fishgana has Regift, Gummy, Viscid, Empathize, Landslide, Hydroblasts. Wasn't I gonna give Swishy more moves? Swishy? Not in this season. Swishy? Climate Cannon. I mean, sure, I guess. I'll just put it here. Safeguard. I'll just put it for Season 1. Save and save. Okay, now they wanted me to give Fishgana Glutton instead of Viscous? I'm assuming they mean Viscids. Loomian Viscid, just to make sure I remember what it does. Pretty sure it's like the driving force one, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna switch that ability. I'm keeping it on Fishgana. I don't really care if it's not like a great ability. I don't think this Fishgana needs Glutton. Glutton's the one where it can like eat food. Glutton, it's Boneka's ability, right? Yeah. Oh, right now the only thing that happens is Milkshake gets a boost. That's it. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to that one. We also have a question and another suggestion if possible. Can Plasmoth be a shop Crown Loomian? No. Like Lashant? No. We aren't doing the Crown Loomians anymore. Because we're doing like the Crown Loomians through ranked, that's the only crowns we're doing now. We aren't making any more like shop Crown Loomians, I believe. That is not up to me at all. So yeah, that one wouldn't be possible. Unbewarned is gonna be the Crown Loomian for Season 2. That was always gonna be the case. But yeah, that's all of the DM, basically. I mean, Glutton makes sense, but that doesn't mean that I want to keep changing everything's abilities. I'm fine with what we have. Because we only have, yeah, we only have Driving Force right now, but we'll eventually get other moves like Whirlwind, like, stuff like that. So I don't really want to, like, just keep changing stuff for the sake of it. I think it's fine how it is. And I mean, most of the time you're going to be running Regift anyway, so I'm fine not really touching Fishgana anymore. Fishgana's already like gotten a few good buffs that I feel like he's already like good enough for it. When Roar exists, just use Regift. Yeah, that's also another thing as well. I think it's fine for right now. I don't think we need to keep changing everything's abilities just for the sake of it. Also, the Season 2, like, patch list is already, like, pretty long, as it is. Like, the Fog is getting a change, we've got 2 brand new abilities, we've got, ability changes, we've already got, like, what, 7 Loomians? Basically, like, 4 evolution lines getting new abilities, changes. I think we're good for Season 2 right now. Or was that Season 1? I might have been looking at the wrong lists. I think we're good for right now. I think Climate Cannon should be a manual move instead of a rally move. I can't just add rally moves or move manuals to the game. I guess I could to the Battle Coliseum shop, but it's been a while since we got more of those. I probably will make it a move manual at some point. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it though. Maybe the arcades is the best place for it. I guess. Oh, that was Season 1? Okay, let me look at the Season 2 list then. Yeah, Season 2. We have dynamic speed change, ability changes, gaining new abilities. Okay, we don't have a lot on the season. Like, we have a lot on the Season 2 changes, but we don't have a lot of the roamer changes yet. So I'm gonna probably deny, like, continuously adding more to it. Because I still gotta do a lot of the roamer, like, legendary changes as well. So I think we're good for now. The PvP arena shop is better for the cannon move. I think it makes sense to put it in the arcades shop. Oh yeah, there was the Skellig thing. Let me pull up the lists again. I did forget about that. Skellig. No, it's pipe. Yeah, I forgot about that. It is getting Brawn boost, not Savage Horn. That's what the feedback was for that one. Save as. But yeah. Yeah, it's getting Brawn boost. I just forgot to change it for a while. Again, like, not like just because they're on the list doesn't mean it's confirmed. It's mostly to get feedback. Like, I can change anything on this list at any point if there's like enough people wanting stuff. For the Spike one, like the Skellig one, it was either gonna get Brawn boost or Savage Horn. The intention was never to give it both. It was one or the other. But yeah, if people don't like Savage Horn, I can just take that one off. I think Brawn boost is fine, unless it become an actual sweeper. Because your Soul Burst ability is dependent on the weather, so I think it's fine to get Brawn boost to hit harder. Like, in doubles, I don't think it has any, like, multi-hitting, like, spread moves. Like, I would say it's pretty good in single battles. It might struggle in double battles, though. Climate Cannon can work in Colo, because that's where the other weather thing is. I mean, yeah, that makes sense as well. But why not spread them out? Why not spread them out? Are we getting a part 2 for Christmas? Yes, at some point. Best thing you got was a Gamma Wish Pup. I mean, Gamma Wish Pup reskin is pretty rare. I mean, it's still pretty cool. When was the last time we got a Gleaming Boost Day? We usually do Gleaming Boost Days for like big celebrations, or if like something went catastrophically wrong. I don't think we've like had really anything to celebrate right now. But yeah, I think we're getting... Let me actually look at the game page. Oop. Yeah, the game page, we're getting like somewhat close to 1 million likes. Almost close to like 3 million favorites, and like, I guess we're really close to 900 million visits. We probably will do stuff like for that. Like if we hit like 1 million likes, 3 million favorites, or like maybe... How many billion? Million, like a billion visits, I guess. Maybe 900 million visits. I don't know. We only like really do stuff like that, rarely. Okay, okay. Get in the disc, idiot. Yeah, I think 3 million favorites would also work. So I mean, hey, if you haven't liked the game already and favorited the game, go do it. Okay, go do it. Easy. What's up, Emmanuel? How's it going? How's it going? Can you give Spreezy something? What did Spreezy get recently? I feel like I've gave it something, or is it on the list of things to give still? Venusaur already got a nerf. Now it can't critical hit anymore with Power Claw. That's honestly like the only thing it really needed. It's still really good, obviously, but I don't think it's broken. I don't think it's broken at all. Breezy has bobs. Oh. Then yeah, it's probably fine how it is, Len. The nerf gave it a new set? I mean... Okay. 3 taps most things that are supposed to stop it. Like what? Like what? Puffs is now a Venusaur set. I still think a lot of people run gloves or boots. Billowforge doesn't have recovery. Like that's a check. That's not a counter. Sharpen Cuff seems the way to go on the Venusaur. I honestly still like boots. Boots is really nice to outspeed a lot of fuller Venusaurs and stuff. That's like my go-to boot user right now. Venusaur has no counters. There definitely is a couple. I just don't remember them off the top of my heads. I just don't remember them off the top of my heads. There is like Tyrex. That like, is a pretty good check. Unless obviously they're running like Mega Punch, but oh yeah, Solbra Stratosaur. Oh, I guess normal Stratosaur. Mega Punch? Yeah, but how much is that realistically doing to Tyrex? Obviously, again, like no hard healing is a check, is not a counter. But yeah, like Sacred Ability Stratosaur is really good. That one also just doesn't care about Mega Punch either. Gargolem defense. Again, I would consider that a check, not really a counter. Like, if, like, Gargolem can deal with Venusaur if it, like, locks itself into Mega Punch or Venom Slash. It doesn't really want to switch into a Primal Slash too often. I mean, yeah, Venusaur has a lot of checks. It hasn't got like a lot of like hard counters. The only one I can think of is Secret Ability Stratosaur. But I mean, I don't think it's too broken. Like, it's not blazing fast, it's pretty easy to revenge kill. It's not like overly tanky. Like, it doesn't like really want to take too many hits if possible. It's like really easy to wear down Venusaur. Am I gonna remove Berserk from Gargolem attack? No. I've already said no. I have good ideas that I talked about heavily in the community of doubles, Forbid, Infernyx, and Safeguard Billowforge. Yeah, I already added those. The only one that I didn't do was the Secret Ability. Yeah, Secret Ability change on Fishgana. I'm not touching Fishgana's abilities. I've already gave that guy a lot of buffs, and I don't want to just change abilities for the sake of changing them. And because Fishgana like already has Regift, I'm like not feeling like super inclined just to change an ability for a better ability. Like for Volcolo, it got like Berserk because its other abilities just were bad at what it was used for. Like Territorial wasn't very good. Combustible when it already quad resists fire. So yeah, like Volcol's like one of like those exceptions where none of its abilities like are good for what it does, so then I'll change it. Why is your balancing policy like you wanting some Loomians being busted? I don't go out of my way to make anything like super broken, but if something like my thought process now is if something ends up being broken, I would rather just ban it than nerfing it to make it usable. There are always going to be some things that are going to be broken by nature, and like there's going to be like basically nothing to nerf it unless I completely kill the Loomian. I think one of those right now is like Eclipse. You don't see Eclipse, but it was like inherently broken. I don't think anybody can argue with that. Its ability being immune to spirit, having like good bulk, having good speed tier, and a good range attack stat, light and dark coverage with simple. It needed a nerf. Although I will say I did go a little bit too far. But yeah, that's why like now I'm like, okay, I would rather just ban Loomians than nerf them. I don't think banning is the right choice. I think it is. Like, okay, so hear me out. Just because, okay, what's like a good example? Like Cephalops, I guess. Like Cephalops got banned for a while, and it is getting like a small nerf. And we're gonna try it again unbanned. But let's say like Cephalops is gonna be broken again, and we have to ban it. That doesn't mean I can't unban it for like certain seasons, like have like a more higher like power level season. It's just that I don't think it's necessary to like nerf everything down to the same power. We are all on board with permabumming your soul. I mean, yeah, like, your soul, the reason why, like, okay, I will say, like, there are, like, certain situations where I try and nerf instead of banning. Your soul is one of those because it's, like, the prime, like, it's the fog weather Loomian. It's, like, the face of fog. Like, if we get rid of your soul, does fog have, like, any more, like, abusers? You've got Revenine. And that might be it. I'm probably forgetting something. Lashen, I guess. But yeah, because like your soul is like the fog abuser, I would rather like keep it like a little bit weakened so like it's usable. But yeah, like if your soul like is gonna be broken even like after these changes, then to the Shadow Realm. To the Shadow Realm. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what we're doing, Isaac. We're, like, mega buffing some of the Loomians, like Revenine. Like, right now, like, Revenine... Lashen is alright, but it still, like, it doesn't compare to, like, your soul. So, we will see. Yeah, like, Novidea Swirl are just permabans. Soulburst Icicle is permabanned. I'm not unbanning that dude. Like, I think it's fine for, like, some Loomians to be, like, permabans. Like, okay, yeah, you can't use them in ranked, but you can use them in, like, whatever else you want. Like, just because, like, you can't use them in ranked doesn't mean I should nerf them. So you can use them. I don't think we're doing the usage stats anymore. I don't make those, T-Bread makes those. And anything goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing like an anything goes season every now and then. Like, the idea for season 1 is to buff the weathers, like, make the weathers actually usable. Because right now, like, some of them kind of are, some of them just are awful. Season 2, we're gonna take a look at double battles and buffing the roamers, just so like the roamers are actually like legendaries, because right now the majority of the legendaries roamers just aren't worth using, like, at all, to be honest. So the idea is, okay, let's omega buff the roamers, and then when we go back to singles, we're gonna introduce a ban list for the roamers that are too strong, and then every now and then we might do like an anything goes season if people really want it. I don't know if Luminami is broken, to be honest. Like, I get it that Luminami is like the best Loomian in the game, but I still don't think I would call it broken. Like, it is still not, like, on the same level as Berserk Gargoylem. Like, I will agree, I do think it's, like, unhealthy for the game to have, like, something like Luminame. But I don't think he's, like, broken. He basically just, he just has endgame move pool in a state where almost nothing else has endgame move pool. That's probably, like, the biggest issue for it, I would say. Like, everything else about it is great, but then on top of all of that, it having, like, endgame move pool, I think pushes it to the point where, okay, yeah, it's a little bit too good. No, we're not reverting slapdown changes. That doesn't really fix Luminame. But yeah, I am fine with nerfing Luminame. It's losing Mega Chomp and Frostbeam. That should help it out, I think. Like, making, like, not... It's still gonna be, like, really good, but I don't think it's gonna be, like, the same level it is right now. Would you consider being able to remove Novadeus Solburst Imperior from the doubles ban list if we found out it isn't that broken? I mean, yeah. Yeah. You just have to keep me updated on those types of stuff, Flo. Because, obviously Solburst Ice Skull is permabanned in doubles and singles, but more so doubles is just broken. Even more so in doubles. But for, like, Cephalops, Gargolem that are banned in singles wouldn't be banned in doubles. But yeah, I'm fine to, like, test stuff. Just let me know. Why is Solburst Imperial banned in doubles? It can hit both opponents with Ace. I forgot the other reasons. Yeah, it has rants. Was that, like, the main reason? Imp is so frail. I mean, it doesn't need to... Like, well, here's the thing. Imperial hits so freaking hard, it doesn't need to get hit. It can probably win the battle before it gets hit. That's the general idea. Like, yeah, Imp is so frail, but if you're spamming rants, you're weakening the opponent so you can take hits better. I think it has Shadow Pulse for the double battles. It doesn't have it right now, but it might get it later on. Potentially. Like, if Soulburst Imperior is gonna be banned, I don't really see a problem to, like, not give it. It's already banned, right? Might as well. Might as well go all out. Like, make people understand why it's banned. Instead of it, like, being like, it might not be that broken. Will you reconsider on giving Loomians, like, example, Tsunami Snogoop, Rogue Assault, Babadger, in, like, a much later date? Doesn't Babadger already have Rogue Assault? Am I dumb? I'm pretty sure Babadger already has Rogue Assault. Oh. The reason why it's Snogoop plus Tsunami was mostly because of the water toxic typing being, like, a little bit too strong. There just wasn't really anything amazing to switch into Snogoop. And then also with it being Omega buffed with the wind weather. That's the main reason. I think Snogoop is still really good without Tsunami. You can use whatever the weaker move is. Maroon. Yeah, you can still use Maroon. Obviously, it's a lot worse, but that's fine. Earthquake and Bad Badger, I think it makes sense for Bad Badger to have Earth-type moves. Earthquake low, Earth and Ice is really good, and then add Brawler on top of it is too good right now. Like, maybe later on in the game, but right now, like, we've got like a pretty limited pool of Loomians, and we don't have anything in the game that can handle Earthquake on Bad Badger, for example. By that logic, Venusaur should lose Venom Slash. Venom Slash... I don't think Venusaur's a problem anymore, to be honest. I think if people are complaining about Venusaur, it's just a skill gap right now. It already got like a big nerf. Like, it already got a pretty big nerf. Like, if people really want me to, I could remove Mega Punch, but I'm not touching the slashes. I could remove Mega Punch and, like, switch that out for something else, I guess. Just so, like, you have, like, Tyrex that can counter it fully. And, like, some metal types, like, Diborg can help you. Actually, Diborg already counters it. We aren't doing more Crown Shop Loomians. Like, Lashent is the only one we're doing. Because now instead of putting the Crown Loomians in the shop, we're just gonna do the ranked Crowned Loomians. No, Season 2 is gonna be Bewans. I don't want to do Plasmoth because I'm gonna do Deladrix for Season 1. I don't want to do, like, 2 Weather Loomians back-to-back, so Season 2 is most likely the Wands. The fact that it has a punching move is a little bit weird. I mean, I could remove Mega Punch, I guess. If people, like, really want me to. I don't know, like, what else I would give it low and replace, because isn't that a level-up move? Will Deladrix get a buff? I don't think it really needs a buff, does it? I think it's already getting like a couple of moves, but it's not like anything super insane. Like, Deladrix spamming Hydro Blast is already like really strong. Then you have like Feral Blast to hit plant types or whatnot. I think Deladrix, like, it's not as good as it once was, don't get me wrong, but I still think Deladrix is fine. Rhinosaur. I mean, I would be fine getting rid of Mega Punch, but it would have to get replaced with something, and I don't know what I would replace it with. I don't know what I would replace it with. Precision Ball? Nah, you got, I think, Thunder Slime right, I think. You got Thunder... Yeah, you got Thunder Chomp. Okay, good enough, man. Good enough. Good enough. Does it have Typhoon? It doesn't. I don't know about that one. Mega Punch is only there for a Tyrex, and it's Tickling Serenite. I mean, yeah. But I mean, if people still think Venusaur is that threatening, I guess it wouldn't be bad to, like, let a few more metal types wall it, I guess. It just sucks because it's a nuller like Tyrex. It's like Tyrex again. Bludgeon. No, because this will function like the old critical hit system with Power Claw. If you get the melee defense, then you're going to break stuff that you're not meant to. What's the Cuffs one? Venom Slash. That is not Venom Slash, man. It's Venom Slash, Primal Slash, Bulk Up. It doesn't have Bulk Up. Sharpen, Mega Punch or Poison. is that. I use Venusaur a lot, and maybe it's because I'm using the boots one, I'm not using the gloves one, but it doesn't seem like that broken at all. Like, back when, like, Power Cuss was, like, the OG one where you could critical hit, I understand that if you get lucky, but it's, like, very RNG reliant. Maybe it's because I use boots. I like boots Venusaur more than gloves, to be honest. Yeah, I run... actually, I just have it in my PC box. I like the boots Venusaur, which isn't the most popular, but I still like it. I have Brawny Boots, Power Claw, free attacks, Poison Barbs, and then max out attack offenses. And then for my... like, I have a gloves one, I just don't like it as much. I don't know where it is, though. Here. I have a gloves one. I just don't like the gloves one as much as the boots. I really like the speed tier that Venusaur has. It's like the same as Tatab. I like boots on it. Maybe Cuss one has some merit to it being too much. I guess. Ugh. That's why I didn't want to like give it a bulk up immediately. That's why I only give it Sharpen. So what's the issue then with Venusaur? It's not the stab. It is definitely not the stab. Is it just the coverage? Like, maybe getting rid of Mega Punch just so it has a few more answers right now? And, like, maybe we can give it Mega Punch back? What's the coverage? Because if it doesn't have Primal Slash and Venom Slash, like, there are already, like, immediate more answers. Is Beauty? I mean, it's not even, like, that tanky. Like, 82 health, 95 melee defense is pretty good if you're investing into it, but most Venusaurs aren't heavily investing at all. Like, if you're not running boots, it's really easy to outspeed it and to revenge kill it. It's not like that overwhelmingly tanky, so it's pretty easy to wear down. Removing Megachomp should be fine. I just run Sharpen Provoke. Yeah, Sharpen Provoke or Sharpen Poison or Poison Babs. Maybe. Probably just Poison instead. Or, yeah, Provoke. Give it Nowligash. I think that would make it even stronger. That means it could potentially be Stratosaur, I guess? Fire Slam? No. Removing Mega Punch only helps Tyrex and Serenite. That's what I'm saying, like... I don't think it's, like, that bad. I think it's the exact same situation as, Rancidor, right? Like, apparently Rancidor didn't actually need the, Draco Beam nerf, because as soon as, like, did the Draco Beam nerf, people were finally adapting to it, and, like, okay, yeah, it's actually not as bad as we thought. And Venusaur already got a nerf, like, it can't critical hit anymore. So I think people are just, like, overestimating, like, how good it is. I don't know what my Rancidor is. Rancidor? Yeah, Rancidor. It used to have Draco Beam as its ancient move. Now it has Energy Break, I think. Where is my Rancidor? Yeah, I haven't, like, I used a boost one again. I do like my boot users. I do like my boots. Steel Trap, make it so it does affect both opponents. Boop. Let me open up. Steel Trap rework to a support move. Strength to 0, energy to 20. Prevent the target from fleeing the battle, wears off the fuse or feints or switches. You want it to hit both opponents? Boost Rensidor was wild. I was like when Rensidor first came out, before people realized like what to do with it fully. That was like day 1, I think I made that. I would probably bump up the energy length to 25, maybe 30. I think 30 is fine. Prevent the targets from fleeing the battle, wears off the user feints or switches. Hits both opponents. Yep. Okay, that goods. We're not doing Perish Trap. I mean, what are you using this follow on your soul? Are you using it on like the hyper offensive fog sweeping one, or like a terrifying utility one? If it's a support move, your soul can't run restricted items. Wasn't the idea for the... I guess actually you kind of want gloves for the fog sweeping one. But does it have brown boosts? Or is it bulk up I'm thinking of? I think it's bulk up now, right? Yeah, it's bulk up. I think it used to have brown boost, but we got rid of it. I thought people were preferring the bulk up one. Are people running the gloves one again now? Restricted item for attacks? Okay. Well, I think that's fine, Len. We can try it. See how it goes, I guess. We can see how it goes. I think that's everything right. Your soul... I think we already like took away all of the moves, right? Yeah, it's getting Rogue Assault. Actually, would you even run Rogue Assault with a Assault Vest or restricted armor shields? You could probably run it still, right? But I feel like that isn't super optimal. Can we give Ikazune anything? I know that Ikazune like had a hard fall off. I don't think Ikazune is that bad, to be honest. I legitimately think it's just people seeing, oh, this Loomian got nerfed. It is the worst thing ever. Insert Vesperatu. Insert Vesperatu. Like, I get it, not having Flash and Flee on it sucks, but I still think it's fine. You've got Magnify Jolt, you've got Zip Zap Boots, or Goggles. I think it's still fine. Yeah, Blaze of Glory. Like, is eventually getting Nature's Force, which might be for Season 2. Did I put that for Season 2? Yeah, Nature's Force, Radiant Rush, Savage Horn. I think Ikazune is back, right? Ikazune is back. Like, this, I would say, is a goods buff for it to get banned, okay? That's all it needs. Yeah, I don't think Ikazune really went anywhere, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna for Season 2. Like, all of those, yeah, I would be happy to ban Ikazune from single battles. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna give it as a rally move for this season. I hate you. I love you too, sir. I love you too. But yeah, again, just because it's on the list doesn't mean it's confirmed. This is mostly to, like, gather feedback, see what people like, and remove stuff that the overwhelming majority don't like. Yeah, Ikazune has a good melee tech stat. It always has. The only thing Ikazune has always lacked was a good speed stat. It was 74 for the first few years. Then it got a minus 20 energy to put it into speed. I do ARC. I do save the streams. They are all under a playlist. If you scroll down to streams and click on it, they're... What the heck? All of my streams are unlisted. I unlist the streams, so you have to go to that playlist to find them. Yeah, my PC just stuttered for a second. I think we're good now, Lo. Right? We're good? We're good? Ooh, where's the like button? Testing, testing, testing. Ooh, where's the like button? Okay, I think we're good now. It's those fans. No, my PC's been doing that, like, for the last year. Like, it will stutter once a day. And, like, it stuttered once, it won't happen now for the rest of the day. I don't know why it started occurring, but I've had it happen for, like, the last year. It's either, like, my RAM is, like... I don't think it's my RAM, it's probably, like, my CPU. One of the cores is probably, like... Or, like, maybe, like, something like that, like, the DRAM in, like, GPU. I don't know, like... I think some like, memory is being over-flooded, it's capping out, and it's resetting itself. It's your RAM. Or if it is my RAM, it better not be. I have got some... Oh no, where did I put it? Okay, I actually don't know. I have some RAM somewhere that came with the pre-built PC, but I have 64 gigabonks of RAM right now. I know. I'm a Saudi prince. But yeah, I've had this amount of RAM for a few years. Like, as soon as I got the PC, I basically upgraded the RAM immediately. What does Forbid do? Here. It prevents the opponent from using any of the moves that the user also knows. It's, Imprison. It's mostly, like, being used right now in Loomian for Bane of Haste. In Pokemon, it's used mostly for Trick Room. Is there, like, any other, like, use cases? Or is it, like, just here for Bane of Haste? Imprison has been a dead move. Again, niche case. Niche case. You're not always gonna see Forbid being used, but it is a niche case, especially like if you want to counter like Bane of Haste Loomians. That like Forbid is not a move you'll see on every single team. Memorize should be changed to copy the last move of the opponent. I'm not gonna worry too much about Memorize, to be honest. It's not that good of a move. It never has been. Which is why I barely touch it at all anymore. Forbid can help stop dodge, provoke, bait, Bane of Haste. Okay. I knew like the dodge, Bane of Hastes. Like provoke, I don't know like how much it's actually used in double battles that much, to be honest. Like provoke in itself is like, I would say like somewhat niche. Like it's a good move to have, but I don't think you always need it on your team. I don't think anything that has Forbid has baits. You might be right. Pyramind? Does Pyramind have baits? I don't remember. Provoke is extremely relevant? Oh, okay. Obviously, I have no idea, Len. Oh, I'm thinking of tease. I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, sure, I guess. Like, preventing the opponent from using the same move twice. I don't know why I'm thinking of tease. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. Yeah, provoke makes sense. You get to stop dodge, like weather moves from being used, Bane of Hastes, Tailwinds. Yeah. Oh, Gobidemic? Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're good for now, Len. For Season 2, I'm probably not going to add, like, that many more, like, doubles buffs. I'm probably just going to focus on the roamers for right now. Like, Dusket, I think, is good to go. Ikazune is good to go. Protagon, it's not really like a doubles buff, it's more of like a singles buff, but I think Protagon is fine. Dakuda, I'll just confirm this one. That's all that Dakuda needs again. Mutagon has always been pretty good. For doubles, you've got telekinetic, so it's usable, I guess. Eliphage. I don't think Eliphage and Phage don't really need much, to be honest. Glissadia and Astros are fine. Like, those are good buffs. Morphezu, that's fine. Behemoth, Leviatros, I think those are fine. What did we say about Draco being Cosmior? What did we say about that? Did we say that was a bad idea? I don't remember. It was fine? Okay. Because I don't think Archaic Shell Draco Beam, you can't run that with Berserk or Eager. You can't run that. You ignore held items. That's probably fine. I think Cosmere Encased is in a really good spot. Or singles. I don't think you're really going to be using it in doubles, realistically. Cracked, I think, is fine. Like, you can use it in singles. It's like a pretty good, like, bulky, offensive, like, wall breaker type of thing. Doubles, I'm pretty sure the ancient type move is double target, right? It has both opponents, so you could probably get away with it. If you like, you want a strong ancient type spamming attack. Unleashed, I would say, is fine as well. I think the ability buff is going to be pretty nice for it, since you have like what 25% stronger moves with ancients. So it's probably fine. So yeah, I think Cosmere's fine. I don't think I really need to like do anything to Cosmere to like make it super ban worthy. I think it's like fine across the board. Yeah, and in doubles, Cosmic Pressure is always great. Soul Nectar is like quite literally like a Swiss Army knife. It has everything. Nimue definitely will make it good. I think we're talking about Nemesis. I couldn't really think of anything for Nemesis. I don't think Nemesis really needs anything. Like, maybe like a small buff. But I think it's probably fine. It's probably ban worth it if we're talking about it. No, I don't think it needs Magnify. I think we said no to Splitting Headache, right? On Metronet. Right? Shadow Pulse? Doesn't Nemesis already have Shadow Pulse? I'm pretty sure it already has it. Does it not? It has it? Okay. Pretty sure that's like one of the things that introduced it. Normal ability Nemesis is not that good. Well, I mean, yeah, we're talking about the secret ability low. Like, whenever we're talking about how good a Loomian is, we're talking about its best case scenario. We never would talk about its worst case scenario. Can we get a gravity move in this game? Because gravity curling sounds extremely funny. I don't know. I don't know. Also, T-Storms is just gravity. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it at that. Metronet's getting Shadow Pulse. Does Metronet need Splitting Headache? It definitely needs something because it lost like the Hypnotize, which isn't as good anymore. I just don't know what to do for it. Splitting Headache means there's just no reason to use the Soul Burst anymore, I would say. I guess I can leave it for now and we'll decide when it gets closer. Nethermare. What roamer is not on this list? We don't have a Nemesis, but I don't think Nemesis really needs anything. I don't think Mask needs anything either, to be honest. Oh, Cosmeleon? I can't really, like, give Cosmeleon anything glow unless, like, we get a new weather, to be honest. Yeah, Mask is waiting for the signature move. Which I'm hoping will happen in this update, but I'm not actually sure. We'll have to wait and see. Mask shouldn't get manufacture? Oh, why? Oh, why? Just wait and see how it rocks with the ability buff? What, for Mask you're talking about? Or Cosmeleon? Manufacture is like spit out, I'm pretty sure. Gonna be too unpredictable. I mean, once you see it once, yeah. Once you see one of its moves, you already know what it is immediately. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. What about give it Quick Punch? I don't think Mask needs Quick Punch. Does Blowtox have Sharpen? I don't think so. It's been a while. Yep. Save. Let me just make sure that's saved. Yes, it did. Yeah, it won't work with, like, dry ice. It's just the type-based items. Wrestling should get Quick Punch. That's a hard no. Hard no. People want me to give it Vital Jab, and I don't know why they want me to give it Vital Jab. I think Vital Jab is way too good for it. Like, Ace Vital... I don't know why people want me to do this. It's fair? Is it low? Is it low? Obviously with Rogue Assault, 240 base power, you're nuking things. But the downside for Rogue Assault is, because you lower your own defensive stats, if something lives, you're basically going to get rid of Wrestle. The hard part is you just can't really switch into it. Obviously, it's only like, what, 160 power compared to 240? But still, the fact that it's healing with this bulk, even on investeds, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yet it doesn't have Brawn boost, but it has bulk up still, which you would probably pair up with Vital Jab. Like, if the opponent just has, like, no range attackers, you're not breaking through this. You specifically need range attackers or a spirit type. Like, I don't know. I'm still not sold on it entirely. I haven't seen enough for it, though, still. Shadowbox. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Shadowbox as well. Yep, Shadowbox as well. Because the damage is the same. Yeah, but do we need Wrestling to be healing? Like, if you physically don't like, you have to get the version right. Is it bulk up? Is it Shadowbox? Is it boots? Is it gloves? If it's bulk up and you don't have any range attackers or spirit types, you lose. If it's Shadowbox and you don't have any melee attackers or spirit types, you're kind of screwed. Or I guess actually air types as well, but you have like Thunder Punch as well. Electro Punch. I don't know. I don't know. We can forget about Vital and give it coverage. It has coverage. It has all of the elemental punches. Punching moves are too weak. Well, exactly. The idea was, okay, I can't give it strong coverage moves because it had that. It has this. Krakaloa. I mean, yeah, Krakaloa is great for answering Wrestling, but playing against Krakaloa is so boring. I don't want to, like, incentivize people to use Krakaloa more. Heck no. Heck no. False on giving Cosmeleon Icicle Traps. When we get a Snow Ever, sure. Sure. But it's already balanced with being super slow. I need something to compare it to. Pokemon Drain Punch. I need something to compare it to. What has Drain Punch? Mienshao, that doesn't compare. Koraidon doesn't really compare. Poliwrath. Oh, Primate does. So that means the dead version has it. Annihilate. Annihilate is a little bit faster, actually bulkier overall. Although the stab. I did kind of forget about Annihilate. Is there anything in Pokemon that has, like, adaptability and Drain Punch? Drain Punch is 75. I mean, it's about the same. Our stab is worse, you have to remember as well. Our stab is only 25%. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter because it's Ace, isn't it? Yeah, stab doesn't actually change this at all because it's Ace. So this is actually stronger than it is in Pokemon. And Wrestling has, like, a huge attack stat. Someone said Conkle. Where's that? Conkeldurr. That doesn't have adaptability. It has Guts, I guess, and, like, Iron Fists. But also, like, it's uber slow. Like, it is uber slow. Bulkiness, it's about the same. Maybe it would be fine. Maybe Lucario does, but its defenses are not the same at all. Lucario. Mega. 70, 88, 70. Not even close. Offensive-wise, Lucario hits way harder, but it... I'm still not sold on it. Only thing that'll change is the bulk up set, to be honest. Is it low? Because if you're running gloves, what's your best option on Wrestling? It was Pep Jab, right? Even like gloves, you're gonna switch to Vital Jab. But even boots, I think it's worth running Vital Jab on. I mean, Lucario isn't running it because I think Lucario has close combat. Use Billifage to counter it, or the candle. I mean, yeah, that would work, I guess. The candle. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. I don't know. Where is the wrestling change? I give it. What did I give it? Was it Slumber I gave it? Wrestling is not on that one. Not on that one. Was it this one? Here. Slumber. And Vital. Well, we can try it, I guess. We can try it, I guess. We can try it. I'll save that. I don't want these changes are gonna happen low, so just letting you know. If Revenine ever gets a Soul Burst, it needs to be a melee user. We don't have a single melee Fire and Spirit. No, but they all have different roles. Soul Burst Krakaloa is like a bulky, like offensive Loomian that has like some utility for like getting rid of entry hazards and like spreading burns. Malevolwax right now is like either a screen remover, like utility with like what? Pivot, barbs. And then Revenine is mostly like either a sweeper or a wall break, like revenge killer. Like they all serve their purpose. The Jumpstart rework can target itself, its allies, and both opponents. Where? Rework to give the target health cost. Yes. Okay, I don't write it, but that was the intention. Can target itself too. But yeah, I'll write it down just so people are aware, I guess. But yeah, that was always the intention for it. Can I give Dialborg, Skill Link, and Dart Burst? Oh, hell no. Annihilate can hit Go Slow. True, true. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. We will see. We all want Hotfoot Volcaloid instead of Bonehead. I disagree. I also just don't want both the Fire Ancient types having Hotfoot. So... Nah. 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 No, no. No, no. No, no, no. Would you ever consider a Vice Jaws Garlash? Does he know, Chad? Does he know? That's actually another Loomian people have been sleeping on. Like, actually sleeping on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my Garlash? Does he know? Yeah, so whenever Dakuda lost Venom Slash, Garlash should have technically replaced it. It has better coverage than Dakuda. It has Vicious Snap, Venom Chomp, and Vice Jaws, or Aqua Jaws if you want to run Aqua Jaws. Nobody uses it low, and I don't know why. This thing is really good. You've got your bulk up for the attacks with Power Cuffs. You've got like bulk up provoke like a Stall Breaker, but Vice Jaws is nice to hit like Dakuda. No, not Dakuda. Rancidor. What's the other poison toxic ancient type? Venusaur. Vice Jaws is mostly for Venusaur, to be honest. And yeah, I got a boot one as well. I think boots is also fine. I like my boot users, okay. Garlash is slept on in doubles. I'm seeing potential now due to people using it. I mean, yeah, I mean, you've got Batter. Let's go take a look at all of the utility. Back to Battle Coliseum. You've got Terrifying, you've got Power Jaw. Like, Aqua Jaws in doubles, I can't see it being bad. It's basically just like a, helping hand, right? Devious. You've got Batter utility, you've got Clay Slap for speed control. Does Mudspire hit both opponents? I don't think so. Aqua Jaws. I mean, you just have like a lot of like coverage as well, if you want to like hit anything specifically. I don't think it's bad. Charade. Yes, Charade. Like, you've got Aqua Jaws, which is basically like a melee version of Charade, but obviously not as good. But yeah. I mean, if you're being real, you would probably run like Aqua Jaws, Charade. I don't think it's worth running Batter, to be honest. I don't think you can really fit it on this, because you can't really, you don't want to run Batter Charade. I think Clay Slap is probably pretty good, Water Earth. And then... I mean, just Venom Slash, I guess, isn't bad. Chili Chomp. I guess. Not too bad. Yeah, Vice Jaws, Venom, Chomp. Venom Chomp to hit the plant types that resist both of these. Or to hit, yeah, like, dodge. Clay Slap is like for speed control. Like, realistically, low, you're probably not going to use Clay Slap. You would rather run anything else like coverage. But yeah, that's not. I keep forgetting about dodge. I'm like so like. Oh, Galash boots. Where's my boot user? But yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. I don't think you would run Vice Jaws on this, or a Vicious Snap, right? Like, the extra damage is nice, but I feel like Aqua Jaws providing, like, the utility as well is better overall. Like, terrifying as well. Screw it, why don't I give it Preemptive Strike as well? Why don't I give it Preemptive Strike as well, man? Just give it another utility. Yeah, I can see Galash being good. It's definitely, like, niche. I think it's a little bit niche, because it's like, okay, there are other Loomians that offer basically the same thing that Galash offers. I'm tired of terrifying preemptive. Why not? Why not? Galash has unwallable coverage. How's the niche? That's what I'm saying. That's actually what I'm saying. Why is nobody using Galash? It's niche because, yeah, that's what we're saying. It's not niche. Brother, nobody uses it! Nobody uses it! Name me one fool that is using it. There isn't. Not a single one is using it. They do? Maybe in your dreams. Maybe in your dreams. I have used it in the past, but, like, not that much. Like I said, when I'm using Galash, I am mostly using it as a boot user, but right now I'm using Boost Venusaur. I think what bothers me about Galash is that it has 100's damage, while Dakuda has 127, and Galash's Power Jaw doesn't help with some of its moves. Well, I mean, the three moves that you're mostly going to be running with Galash is Aqua Jaws or Vicious Snap, which are both chomps, Venom Chomp for plant types, and Vice Jaws mostly to hit like some ancient type Loomians. Those are like the only three moves that you actually need. Like, you have got like Primal Slash and Clay Slap, but they're like mostly for like honestly, you don't even need Primal Slash anymore. That's like mostly now to like hit specific like spirit types, I guess. Clay Slap is like more utility. It's not. It's like honestly, I could give Galash Slap down. But yeah, the reason why Galash I would say is actually comparable to Dakuda. Yes, it's a lot weaker, but the speed tier and like the utility. Dakuda is basically locked into like the same like few moves. Torrential Slash, Venom Slash, like generally like what, Slap Down, Bulk Up or something like that. Or if you're running gloves, Slap Down like Thunder Slam or Thunder Strike. But for Galash, you have like so many more options. You can like run Boucher Boots, Boucher Gloves. I prefer Boots, Boucher Low. I mean, it's just more. There's more options. Very nimble Galash with Aqua Jaws. I mean, yeah, Galash is really good. Can I give Dakuda Thunderclap? Well, let's get in Venom Slash back first, and then we'll see how it goes from there. I mean, yeah, Galash's model is one of the older ones, but I still think Galash is really cool looking. I still think it's really cool. I like Volclo. Volclo and Galash's designs are awesome, but their models are a little outdated now. Volclo is like one of the OG models, though. Like, Volclo is really, really old. So, Rancidor is getting Draco Beam back? For right now, probably not, but I wouldn't be opposed to giving it back, to be honest. And Meditoad get a stronger electric move melee. What does Meditoad have right now? Volcalaw's been getting buffed every... Okay, so yes, technically yes, but we hard nerfed Berserk and took away all of his coverage at the same time. So while you're right, we also, like, Omega nerfed it way harder. Paint Shower Rancidor should be real. I don't know. Can you please give Boneki Thriving Piss in Season 1 and not Season 2? Nah. Meditoad's strongest melee attack is Electro Punch. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you don't even use an electric type move on Meditoad. You run Zip Zap. That's your electric type attack. Like, to be completely honest, you don't even run an electric type move. Yeah, I'm not opposed to like giving Meditoad like Thunderclap, but even then, you're probably not gonna run it. You're probably still not gonna run it. Will Mutagon receive any stat or move changes? It's getting a couple of moves. I think it's mostly like doubles moves low. We looked at the list earlier. Preemptive Strike and Safeguard. That is it. I think Mutagon's really solid still. I don't think Mutagon really needs buffs. It's really good. Meditoad, very smart. Thunderblast with Spec Goggle Spec in Thunderstorms will be OP. Yeah, until you see any Earth types. Then what? Then what do you do? How hard does Meditoad with that set compare to Soul Burst Dakuda? I feel like Meditoad should hit way harder, but Dakuda shouldn't be like that far behind it, right? Maybe. Oh yeah, you can't run Spec Goggles Specialization anymore, I forgot about that. You would have to run Electric Essence, I guess. Or a Shell. I guess a Shell would work as well. Can Crabtana? I don't think Crabtana really needs anything. I'm not gonna lie. I think a few people are like sleeping on Crabtana as well. I don't think like Crabtana is as good as like Garalash, but I don't think Crabtana like is bad. I think Revenine is a better revenge killer, but I think like the Drudge Crabtana is still fine. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it, really. Yeah, I don't think the Vengeance Crabtana is, like, that worth it anymore, because Revenine. But I think the Drudge one is fine. Cannot hit Luminami hard. I mean, yeah, but that's like a lot of Loomians can't hit Luminami hard. I don't think that's the... like, checklist. Like, oh, can't hit Luminami? Not a good Loomian. Not a good Loomian because you can't hit Luminami. It's like Billifalge. Billifalge is very meta-reliant. Billifage is really good, but it only usually pops up whenever like Tatab is relevant. But because Solber's Crackler was really popular, Tatab kinda took a nosedive, which also meant Billifage's like use case went down. Zilio plus Mutagon. Yeah, Zilio has adorable, right? Oh yeah, the doubles guys might not be like super happy with me with round 9. There is a fully evolved Loomian with adorable. I don't know how broken it's gonna be, but I gave it that ability a long time ago, so we'll see. We'll see. we will see. Prangus melee, it might be a melee attacker. It isn't like a Boneka situation, it can actually use it itself. It might be a bit too good, so if it is, I'll just change it. But I did it a long time ago, like before like actually looking into double stuff. Well, we'll see. I've already shown I eat, and it's like, oh yeah, I just realized the doubles guys are not gonna be happy with this dudes. It's fine though, okay? It's fine. I hope. I hope. Will it be good in singles too? I mean, adorable in singles wasn't really worth it because nothing else is like a melee attacker that can abuse it. But in this case, with it being a melee attacker and having adorable, it can utilize it itself. So I would imagine so. It's like a wall breaker, right? What's that one? It's not Chi-Yu. Is it Chi-Yu? No, Chi-Yu is the one that lowers special defense, right? What's the freaking Weavile clone? Qianpao. Yeah, Qianpao. Weavile clone. I can't believe they did my boy dirty like that. They really just said, actually, Weavile, we don't care about you anymore. We have better Weavile. They really just made Weavile 2. I can't believe it. Weavile is such a cool Pokemon, and they just did it like that. I mean, actually, technically, isn't adorable better than Qianpao's ability? Because you don't turn off your allies' defense? Better? Okay, awesome. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Adorable is also like -1. Qianpao's like minus A5. Yeah, something like that. I mean, if Adorable needs a nerf, I'm fine. It is blockable. Okay. Okay. That's good at least, then. That's good at least. It also is a like combative Loomian. Can abuse it. Like, it's stronger than Qianpao, but it's more abuse. Like, you can either block it or abuse it. So I think that's fine. I think that's fine. You've got combative, you've got applied frustration. So not bad, not bad. Will Bonehead nullify Recoil Bracelet? No. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why Pokemon Sheer Force ignores Life Orb. I'm not doing it for this game. I actually physically do not know why Pokemon has that interaction. Because Life Orb, that isn't a secondary effect. But either way, I'm not gonna do it in this game. Mostly because of Zulong. Zulong does not need that type of power increase. Zulong does not need that type of power increase. Also, I don't know why you said boneheaded. It would be for brute force. Hey! Mysterious Cloak. Like that one I'm fine with it leaving because that makes sense. Like that one makes sense. Like Mysterious Cloak, that's fine. I just don't care for it about like brute force. Metronet propaganda again. I mean, hey, I'm fine with that. Yeah, like Tundralun, heck yeah. Heck, who else has I think Barbadger has it as well, but you're probably not going to use that. You said boneheaded? Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying that if we were to do the exact same thing in this game, it would be brute force. But I'm not doing it. For boneheaded, which one's boneheaded? Is that the one that makes your recoil moves deal more damage, or it makes you immune to recoil? I don't remember which one it is. It's no recoil? I don't know, because that sounds really strong. But then at the same time, like, Boneheaded isn't giving you a damage increase. Maybe it would be fine? Oh, Madcap is the one that boosts, okay. Maybe it's fine then? We'll write it down like maybe. We'll write it down like the maybe. Why doesn't Bonehead block Flail recoil? Oh hell no, we're not doing that. Oh hell no. That is not happening. We're not gonna get power amulet for a while anyway. Or power recoil bracelet. What? I'm thinking of something, an entirely different item. I don't think we're getting the recoil bracelet for a while. It'll be funny if you let Loomians with applied frustration combative activate their abilities by themselves with moves like Rogue Assault. I think it would be too broken. Because like Rogue Assault would give you +4 melee attack. I don't like the idea of that. Because then you would just run like White Herb. Is it White Herb that gets rid of negative stats? No, that's the one that skips charging, right? Is it White Herb I'm thinking of, or is it a different item? What's the herb that removes stat debuffs? It is White Herb? Yeah, that would be broken. That would be broken. Actually, I guess you would rather just run Clutch Plushie, right? I feel like you would rather run Clutch Plushie on, like, Pronsu still. White Herb probably wouldn't even be worth it. I think you just run Clutch Plushie so you can, like, guarantee live one hit, and then you just... Now you have +4 range attack. Owl Herb... Charge White is debuff. Oh, okay. What is so bad about no recoil flail? I just don't want to do that. Wabalisk, you couldn't have waited like 2 encounters, man. But yeah, I don't know when we're gonna get recoil bracelet. It won't be for a while. Now think about how cool Metronet would be with it. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. No! Okay, Jimbit. It's time to pay. Time to pay. Metronet is bad, but Mind Drain buff will help it. I mean, yeah. I mean, it'll definitely... I mean, yeah. Here's the main issue for Metronets. It doesn't have anything, like, any insanely strong moves. Like, for Dark type moves, I think the best move you have is Dark Surge. For Mind, you have Mind Drain or Psycho Blast. Like, you don't have Splitting Headache anymore. I think it... And also, you don't have Hypnotize anymore. I think what Metronet probably needs is maybe like something like Draco Beam, but stab. Like something like above 100 power that isn't Splitting Headache. Splitting Headache doesn't buff the Soul Burst at all. Yeah, like Psycho Boost. Like, might help it. Might help it. Soul Burst. Metronet is Imperial Home. I mean, Imperial is obviously like meant to be a glass cannon. Metronet was more like of a like bulky like attacker. I mean, they're obviously different, but it just doesn't make sense to use Metronet because Imperial exists. Nothing bulky. I mean, it's typing, like being just quad weak to fire and bug. It has a few resistances. Maybe make Sinister Shackles not mids. What does Sinister do? Loomian. Oh wait, I just have a list of moves I can pull up. Blind your foes and torment them as you play Puppeteer, bypasses fortifications. And it hits all adjacents. Let me look at like all the strong moves. I think it's 100 base power because it can hit through, like Scapegoat. That isn't like super great low, is it? Like higher base power, it might be worth doing that, I guess. Electro Blast is 125 base power because it only hits one target, it doesn't hit both. Like, every soul move bypasses dodge, but I'm pretty sure Sinister Shackles bypasses Briar Block, I believe, and Scapegoat. What did I do for Miracle Beam? I can change its effect, I guess. Sinister Shackles was like a very last minute thing, I think. Like, oh, I guess I gotta think of so. We can do something else for it. Like, the move animation makes sense. I can, like, maybe change Bypass's fortifications to something more useful. I just don't know what would be worth it. I mean, yeah, Miracle Beam is good. I'm talking about Sinister Shackles was, like, very last minute. Make it trap. Man, all of you guys and I want to move the traps. I want to move the traps. No! Okay? How about no? How about hell no? Okay? How about no? How about no? Shadow Tag. We're talking about the move, not ability. Okay. I'm fine to change the Soul move. It is, like, pretty mids. I just don't think... I can't think of anything right now that would help out its current, like, situation. Like, having a stronger soul move is one thing, okay? Because that means you get a hit, you get to, like, recover more health. But, like, it being able to hit, like, both opponents isn't bad either. I think I would rather keep it, like, 100 base power, and it hits all adjacent foes. I just need, like, a better effect. Maybe make Sinister Shackles cause T's widespread. What did I do for last laugh? Egg Onslaught just hits everyone. That one's fine. Well, Egg Onslaught is completely fine. Eruption hits all opponents and does extra damage. Electro Blast hits one target and bypasses. Okay. Does Electro Blast need like a secondary buff? I don't think that one does either, because Electro Blast is 125 power, bypasses Scapegoat, and is ability boosted. That one I think is fine. Egg Onslaught is fine. Airstrike is fine. Miracle Beam is really good. Meltdown is really freaking good. Meltdown is really good. Last Laugh, I found it. Oh, Last Laugh changes melee or ranged. Hellstorm. Oh, I said Eruption was Hellstorm. No, it's different. Eruption is fine because it's like basically just a free Flare Blast. That one's fine in my heads. You just get a Flare Blast for free. It's like nothing special, obviously, but it's a little bit more powerful and it's free. I think that's fine. Eruption should do something else. Honestly, I don't think it needs to. I don't think it really needs to. I think just giving Solbus Krakaloa a free Flare Blast is fine. Heedless Rush breaks down Scapegoats and when attacks. Fulgur Fangs prevents support moves from being used. Frightful Surprise. Who has Frightful Surprise? Oh, that's Icicle. Flora Blast hits plant types. Electro Burst, that's not a soul move. Carnivorous Snap is a draining move. Okay, what are some good effects, Len? Bro, I already got one of those. What the heck? Just pull a Soul Burst Icicle and make Eruption set up Heatwave. I don't think it needs to. I think Eruption is completely fine. Causes Tease. So Tease is the one that the opponent can't use the same move multiple times in a row, right? How long does it last? Is it like 2 turns, 3 turns? Make it lower accuracy? Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. Make them drowsy? No, that's what the signature move is gonna do. The signature move has a chance to make them drowsy, I think. Make Sinister Shackles disable support moves, so it's Fulgur Fangs. I wanna like make something like different. I've tried to like make a lot of the soul moves different from one another. Some of them have got like a lot of overlap flow. The tease one sounds fine. I just don't know, like, when that would be useful. Heedless Rush, breaking enchantments? Maybe. We'll see. Did they not already do that? Or is it just... I guess it specifically says scapegoats. Yeah, I'm not touching it for now, but, like, maybe. But I don't think we need to go that far. Tease 1 is basically 100 power and no great effects. I mean, having an effect on a 100 base power move guaranteed is still strong. Have blood drain effect actually. I don't think that would be worth it. It wouldn't be like strong. Like at that point, you would rather just have like a 25% health recovery instead. I would say. Tease isn't bad, I guess. I'll leave it for now, but I'll try and think of new ideas. I'll try and think of other ideas. But yeah, I do think it. Obviously, was Metronet the first like soul bursts outside of like the originals? Maybe that's why like its soul move is like ass. I guess. I just couldn't think of anything. I clearly just couldn't think of anything. Like I'm struggling right now. If I look at my DMs with IE, I'll probably find like a couple of things that I thought of. Like I probably thought of Provoke. But I didn't think that was a good idea for Metronet at the time, because Metronet was already so freaking good. That's probably the biggest reason why Metronet has a ass soul move. Just because when it was introduced, Metronet was at its peak. I'll try and think of something low. So far, like, the tease isn't a bad idea. I think we can think of other ideas low. But it would make sense, like, with, like, the puppeteering thing as well. Like, you're forcing the opponent, like, they can't go for the same move twice. Like, it makes sense for the animation as well. Don't add a nuller. I'm not. That's why I gave it to, like, Joltu specifically, because of, like, its niche case of, like, oh, it also bypasses Earth. Like, I made, like, the strongest version of that possible, and I'm like, okay, that's it. Yeah, Soul Burst Joltooth is good, but here's why Soul Burst Joltooth is slept on. It's the cost. Why use Soul Burst Joltooth when normal Joltooth is already so good? You can have, like, Soul Burst Joltooth, sure, but you can have regular Joltooth, which is also just as freaking good, and then another just as equally good Soul Bursts. One tricky tactics Lashen and it's over. True. No, I don't think Deja Vu is a good idea. That would be broken. That would be straight up broken. Like, if I'm gonna do that, it would need to be, like, it would last one turn, and it also needs an immunity. Dark has none of those. Yeah, or it's like a single target might be fine. But for Metronet, I want to try and keep it like it hits both opponents. Mysterious Cloak, Life Orb, already better than Soul Burst, just make a Deja Vu. Nah. I want it to be like a pretty strong attack because I want it to get the demanding health back as well. So it hitting like 2 opponents, I think, is more valuable than hitting 1 target for 125 power. I think hitting 2 targets for 100 power is better for that case. It's just the effects I need, just the effects. Right now it bypasses Scapegoat, and I want to say Briar Block. I don't actually remember if it bypasses Briar Block. I want to say it does, but I don't remember. If we're being for real, splitting headache Metronet equals no soul burst Metronet. I mean, yeah, that's why we're probably not doing that anymore. Makes next move heal more? No, probably not. No, Slapdown is not getting reverted. That's honestly, Slapdown is fine how it is. It's still really good. It's just now you won't see Loomians use it as like a attacking move. It's more like a utility that does alright damage if you're hitting things that are super effective, and that's all it needs to be. Can we give your soul and Cephalops a 2-week period and smite them forever if needed? Cephalops got a better move and then gets to roam free. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Why do you give Ikazune so many melee moves? It's a mixed attacker. It always has been. It's always been. How broken would it be if a soul move lowers both of the opponent's speeds by 1 stage? For Metronet, again, it would make sense for like the animation, but I don't think it would be like that useful for Metronet. Would it? I feel like I would rather have T's than -1 speed. Parasitize is straight up better than Frostbeam. Okay, we'll see, Len. We'll see. We'll see. No, I don't think Hellstorm. In doubles, it ignores dodge and block. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Doesn't block stop soul moves? I'm pretty sure they should. I'm pretty sure, like, Briar Block, Magma Block completely block soul moves. Although then, like, I think current Soul Bursts, Metronets, and Sinister Shackle special effect goes through Briar. Yeah, but that's the thing that we're changing. Like, we're changing it so it will no longer go through Scapegoat and Briar Block, it will do something else instead. But yeah. Like, Skellig Soul move doesn't bypass Briar Block and Magma Block, but it will hit a Scapegoat, get rid of it, and then hit. Which I would actually say is probably better than what Soul Burst Metronet does. I honestly think that's still pretty good. I'm not doing a pivot move for Metronet. I don't think it needs it. Yeah, Tease is probably fine. How long does Joltooth Soul move last? Is it also, like, provoke 3 turns? That's probably the best thing for it to do, I guess. 4 turns? Okay. What does Tease do? Doesn't provoke do 3 turns, and Tease do 3 turns? What about disabling pivot moves for a few turns? Okay, so you want Mean Look added on to Soul Burst's Metronet. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds fire. I like the idea. I don't wanna, but I do like the idea. I don't wanna. I mean, yeah, it would only be a one-time thing. Just pivot moves, then it would be it wouldn't be that good at all. It would be really bad. If you're like blocking pivot moves, you would rather just have T's instead. You look good today? Wrong. I look good every day. Okay. I know my slick back hair. You would be 10% cooler if you made it trap. Mean Look is pretty cool. Does Mean Look block pivot moves as well, or can you pivot move out of Mean Look? So you can still use pivot moves. I think the T's has better case uses, but I kind of like the Mean Look one. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay, so we've got Mean Look effect, Tease effect. Is there anything else we can think of? Anything else? Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. We would probably eventually get like a soul move that is just the special effect is it's just a +1 priority move. Would that be broken on like? I think that would probably be fine, right? Like a one-time use 100 base power priority move. I don't think Metronet would want that low. I guess it wouldn't be like terrible on Metronet because if you're low on health, you can priority move, get a lot of health back, I guess. I like what Raph said. Make it force the target out since the animation froze them. Honestly, that's a really cool idea, but it would need to be like negative priority. That would be like so broken if it wasn't negative priority. It's only one use? Well, I mean, yeah, but that one use can like win you the game on the spot. And it hits both opponents. I feel like if I'm gonna do that, I would change it to where it only hits one opponent, not both. Because here's the situation, because once we get like ranked doubles, it's gonna be bring 7, use 4. It's not gonna be use 5 like it is in single battles. So if you already know like what the opponent's back Loomians are, you can easily like force both your opponents out, and it's guaranteed to come in. I don't know if that's a good idea. What about applying Quash? I don't think that makes that much sense for like the move animation. What's up, Blue? How's it going? Baldy? Hey, what? Why be mean to me, Blue? What the heck? We're trying to like think of how to change Soul Burst Metronet Soul move. Trying to like make it better. And So far, we have mean luck and tease. I'm not a big fan of single target and forcing out the opponents. I feel like it's a bit much. Make it guaranteed flinch. If I was gonna do like flinch, I would rather do like guaranteed daze, but that doesn't sound very good. That doesn't sound like very good. I don't think it should be guaranteed flinch. Like guaranteed daze makes more sense for it, but I don't think it sounds like that good. Getting days from being tossed around. I mean, yeah, that's like the idea. Have you heard of Rock Slide? Yes. What about it? Just have it cause type damage, Len. What about guaranteed sleep? It wouldn't be guaranteed sleep, it would be guaranteed drowser. Honestly, not a bad idea either, but does it really make sense for like the animation? It would be drowsy, it wouldn't be sleep immediately. I think having guaranteed days, mean luck, or tease. Preemptive Strike already does guaranteed flinch anyway. Yeah, but Preemptive Strike has an immunity, it can hit spirit types, and it's 20 base power. We're talking about a 100 base power move that goes through dodge. It's like one of the strongest moves in the game. It bypasses dodge as well. Okay. I'm not opposed to like the one where you get rid of the opponents. You yeet them and you force switch the opponents. If we're gonna do that low, it needs to be a single target. It is not gonna hit both opponents. And 125 base power is probably too strong for that. It would probably need to be 100 base power. And to be honest, the power doesn't actually matter that much because most case scenario, right, you're only really using it to get rid of, like, probably resistances, I guess. Like, I don't think the power's, like, that bad. It would probably be single target low. I don't think that can be double target. That would be broken. Even if it's only a one-time use, I think that would be broken. Personally. Make the move swap melee defense and range defense. No. I like mean look as well. No, it shouldn't hit both opponents. That would be broken. That would just be broken. Again, there's no like type immunity. You would need like a Briar block, basically. I love mean look. We're trying to like make it fit the animation. Like mean look sounds fun, but I don't think it like really fits the animation. Yeah, if it's the name, not the animation. The animation is awful? The animation is awesome. What do you mean? The animation is quite literally awesome. Okay, I'm doing mean luck. Don't care. There we are. Move changes. Sinister shackles. Change the secondary effects. Will no longer bypass. Fortifications. I ain't spelling all that, man. Boom. Instead, we'll now prevent the opponent from switching out. We'll now trap the opponent from switching. For how long? How long? How long? We could always have a look at the animation to get it redone. I don't know about that one. I think it's fine. It's fine. 3 turns. 3 turns. Now let me just double check something. Let me double check something. Abilities. No. Maybe it was a move. Let me look at moves. I just want to make sure that I haven't made a move like this already. I'm gonna say I haven't. Okay, no, I don't think I've got a move like this. Do I? I don't think so. I don't think so. Conclusion? I mean, yeah, but that's fine, though. It's not as strong as, like, Arena Trap. Or Shadow Tag. Like, those are completely, like, more broken. Let me look at my DMs, though, really fast with Win. Oh no, it was tease. Okay, the tease effect was actually going to get added to a signature move or something. That's what it was. I knew there was like something I like. I couldn't remember if it was like mean look or tease. I already like added one of those effects onto a move as a signature attack. Okay. We already have like the tease effect on a normal move. Probably not going to be a strong move, but yeah. Jimby falls to flail. What are we talking about Jimby for? Okay, so we good with that there, right? Change the secondary effect. Will no longer bypass fortifications. Instead will now trap the targets or will now trap the targets. Man, why can't I'm reading this and I'm having a stroke. Instead will now prevents the targets from switching for 3 turns. Doesn't prevent or doesn't block pivot moves. Okay? Okay, we good? Shadow tag Jimby? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is not happening. I probably will never do shadow tag. You had the most genius idea ever, but I've like got a spot on my neck or something that I keep freaking itching, and it is annoying me. What about Steel Trap? Steel Trap is basically mean luck, right? Or maybe it was Shadow Tag where I was confusing it for. I know what you're talking about now. But that one doesn't do damage. That one's just gonna become like mean luck. Oh, this one is permanent, is it not? Isn't Steel Trap permanent or mean luck permanent? It's not 3 turns, but Sinister Shackles is gonna be 3 turns, right? Should Sinister Shackles follow the same rule? Probably not, right? Because it does like a huge damage. Picolio, but give it a sound-based dancer ability from Pokemon. You talking about just dancer? Is it favored? Is it just called dancer? Pokemon dancer. It is just called dancer. Ban her. Ban her. Get her out of here. It would be funny. Yeah, for like one battle. For one singular battle. Let's say no to that one, okay? Let's say no. I will only do... Okay, this is a big gamble, because it's gonna happen. I will only do it if I get a Rainbow Wisp Jimby right now on this pity encounter. Oh. 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 Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I guess it's not happening, Blue Len. I guess it's not happening. Don't you think Imperior needs to be balanced? No. Imperior got like a nerf. It's fine. For single battles, Imperior is completely fine. For doubles, it might be leaning towards broken. Apparently the doubles guys are still testing it. I still don't know if last laugh is sound-based. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Okay, but yeah, I think that's probably good then for Metronet. You get mean looks so in double battles you can do conclusion shenanigans, and then in singles you can try to trap in a Loomian that you can set up on. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good, right? That sounds good. I think we're good now. I think we're goods. When is Snotshot gonna be distributed? It probably will, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna stay signature forever. What is Snotshot? It's a signature move that a reskin Prope got. I don't know why we did it, but we did. Isn't it just like ice type mud splatter? It might be. I don't actually remember. I don't remember at all. Stronger Flurry. We can take a quick look. Because I don't remember it at all. '60 power, fire, phlegm, facing the foe, inflicts frostbite infrequently. No, it's just like a 60 base power attack. Not too strong. Maybe Hyper Beam clone? For what? For what? Oh, that's not. It's fine. It doesn't need to be a good move. Yeah, we got 15 minutes left for my boosts. Let's see if we can get anything actually goods. I don't think Trumbull is gonna get Rush Hour. I think I've done enough balance changes for today. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're good now. We've done a few of the doubles changes. We fixed Solbrus Skellig, so it's not getting Savage Horn, it's just getting Brawn boosts. We changed Solbrus Metronet Soul move. I still think Metronet might need like a couple more attacks. I don't think that's gonna fix it entirely. Mean Look on Soul move is nice, but I still think it might need like Psycho Force or something. Psycho Boost? Is that what it is in Pokemon? Something like that. Willbound is such a fraud, even in draft. It's alright. It's alright. Foul Chance Gambling Time? It does make sense, but I think Solch's signature should remain Solch's signature. Psycho Boost is Draco Beam? Okay. Yeah, we could go that route, I guess. Like, I give Willbound, what? Rogue Assault to use. It's got Psycho Blast, Dark Surge. It can get Shadow Pulse. Rogue Assault, Harrow. Judgment, Gnarly Gash. Well, yeah, but isn't, like, Draco Meteor also 140 base power and I made it weaker? Actually, no, Draco Meteor got changed to 130 base power, I think. I think it used to be 140 low. Yeah, Mind Drain is good. Sap Plants? No. I want to say no. I don't think Metronet is able to learn Shadow Pulse. I can put it on the list line of stuff for it to get. In single battles low, you're going to use Dark Surge instead. Shadow Pulse is more for like doubles, because it hits both opponents. Drake weighs 130? Yeah, it used to be 140 low. I like how we got nerfed in the same generation that they introduced fairies. It wasn't needed at all, but okay. I think Salchi should learn to share and give Metronet foul chance. Nah. We can just make a Nulla move for Metronet, okay? We can make a Nulla move. Yeah, but that was mostly because of the shells, or what Loomian Pokemon. The gems, that's what they gems. That was mostly because of the gems. Like Dragon Gem Draco Meteor was what was the issue. They already nerfed the gems though. Like they nerfed the gems, Draco Meteor. It probably was fine. I guess the respect still. Then I guess it's fine. Oh yeah, Soldew, I forgot about that. Can you add Gen 5 Latias to the game? Salchi has Soldew. So, like, Salchi legitimately just has the Soldew now. Obviously, though, the stats are not as great, but it's fine. Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. What was the new move that the Lati twins got? Was it like a Luster Purge or something? Pokemon Latias. Latias got Mist Ball? Oh, Mist Ball and Latios got Luster Purge. Is it just the exact same attack? Luster Purge deals damage and has a 50% chance of lowering the target's special defense by 1 stage. Mist Ball. Oh, special attack. Okay, those are cool. Yeah, actually, those are really good. Damn. The agenda stays true, I guess. They wanted to keep Latias and Os strong. Oh, just buffing them. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, nobody used those moves before. I couldn't even tell you what the old versions of them did. You made a mistake giving Whippledrift Hasten, who has Bequeath. Time to abuse it. I mean, yeah, go for it. Bequeath is negative priority, like, it's not guaranteed to happen, and with Whippledrift having an awful defensive typing, it's not that difficult to beat it. Or just to prevent it from happening. 70? Yeah, that's probably why Len. Nobody ever used them. You would rather just use Psychic. But yeah, those are actually good now. For a reason, I said Tribute Garg. And you can easily switch out on the turn that Whippledrift switches in. Well, here's the thing. You're clicking Tribute Gargolem, which means I'm assuming you're using Speed Gargolem. So the opponent hasn't attacked yet. So Whippledrift is switching in on an attack, which, yes, is going to be heavily weakened. But then, while Whippledrift is clicking Hasten, you get to switch into something else to hit it. Like, it ain't that amazing. Like, it's easily counterable. Oh, Tribute doesn't switch in immediately? Okay, so it's a little bit tougher to switch in than I imagine, but you can still switch in something on the turn that Whipplejiff is clicking haste in. So you're still fine. You're still completely fine. Tribute is not negative priority, that is bequeath. There's also like combative users, you've got like your applied frustration users, like there's easy things to do to play around that. Tribute, Dinoke, so I can set up screens. True, true, true. You have Whippledrift with weakened offenses on the field. I set up haste on, play switch out. I bequeath having a clutch plushie. Well, I mean, there's like ways to get rid of your stat increases before you pass them. You've got Square One, you've got Cramboss, Soulburst Cramboss, which is a little bit popular right now. You've got multi-hitting attacks, which there aren't that many of them, but they do exist, I guess. But, like, you can still play around it. You can still play around it. Your Ravenous Spike Rush. I don't think it's like that scary. Why isn't Gummy immune to airstrike? Never thought about it. I guess it should be. I guess it should be. Oh yeah, even just like set up entry hazards, icicle traps is really good for it as well. What about that, Len? You could click Tribute on your Gargolem, I set up icicle traps. Now what? Now what? Or better yet, I just go Wobblisk and I click Driving Force. Doesn't matter if you bequeath, you better bequeath into a spirit type, I guess. That's the only thing to do for that. But yeah. We got like 3 moves that classify as bombs. Okay. Okay. Not even Egglob is classified as a bomb. I'll have to go through one. Oh, okay. Let's look through the bombs. Moves. Let's do it by type. Explodes. Egglob. Let me open up our words. Notepad. Loomian. What is it called? What's the ability called again? What's the ability? Ability. Yeah, it can be blast moves as well. Gummy. Bomb-like attacks. So right now, what was immune to? Coconut Bomb. Right now, immune to Coconut Bomb, Water Bomb, Oxyblasts. Should also be immune to... Okay, let's go through it. Let's change a couple of these to fit. So, we'll make it explode as well, I guess. Water Bomb. We have Air Strike, Egg Lob. Egg Storm. Water Bomb, Coconut Bomb, Egg Lob, Egg Storm, Toxiblasts. Technically, Apparition is explosive as well. We have Apparition. Explosive moves. Okay, damn. Like, Apparition is also technically an explosive move. Disappear without a trace, on the next turn reappear and suddenly strike the foe with explosive light orbs. That's technically explosive as well. Nova Blasts? No, that's a nearby star crashing. That's not really explosion. Egg. Onslaught. Yeah. Egg Lob, Egg Storm, Egg Onslaught. Egg. Love to see it. What else? Rainbow Blasts? Yeah, we could look at blasts. I feel like there's a lot of blasting moves, though. This might be a bit too much. Like Rainbow Blasts. Rainbow Blasts. Flare Blasts. I don't think those count. They're not explosives, though. I'm not gonna include those. They're not explosive or bomb moves. I'm not counting those. Simple like Flare Blast, Thunder. They're not explosives. Canister Bursts. Canister. Paint canisters at the opponents. Sure. I don't think you're ever gonna use the move, but sure. Canister Bursts. Sure. Blast. Let me look up blast moves again, low. Rainbow Blast, Flare Blasts, Magma Bursts. No, that's not really the blast I'm thinking of. Meltdown is low. Meltdown. I would say Meltdown is. That's like quite literally a nuclear explosion. That's the entire point of it. Hellstorm isn't an explosion. That's like raining hellfire on the opponents. Not a blast. Geyser, no. Laura Blasts, no. No. Boulder Blast, no. Electro Blast, no. Nova Blast, no. Egg Onslaught, yes. Barrel Blasts, no. Metal Blasts, no. Muck Blasts, no. Paint Shower, no. Toxic Blast, yes. Psycho Blast, no. Phantom Blast, no. Elemental Burst, no. Shrewd Blasts? No. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, I think that would be it. We've looked up Blast, Bomb, Explosive. Is there anything else that we gotta look up? Like, not every blast is an explosive, if that makes sense. Like, you can have, like, something blast away, or you blast something at the opponent that isn't an explosive. Because when its signature is an explosive. Frost Blast is not an explosive. Like, Frost Blast, like Flare Blasts, Thunder Blast, they're not bomb attacks. Like, they're not explosive attacks. Make it ignore Parting Gifts. Parting Gift isn't really like a move low. What about Meltdown? It's already on the lists. What about Meltdown says it's a bomb? Meltdown. Target the foe with a focus blast, blowing away their equipped items. If you look at Soul Burst's Hoganosh, I don't have an image of it, do I? Soul Burst Hoganosh is a nuclear bomb. Bomb is in the name. It is quite literally in the name. What is Hoganosh's soul name? Is it like nuclear or something? Hoganosh. Yeah, it's atomic. It's an atomic bomb. Like, Meltdown, I think should... I think that works. That would probably be it. It's like, we like, what, tripleds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have basically just tripleds the immunities. Which was just a cake with nuclear waste? No. We mean, like, actually, it's a nuclear bomb now. Okay, so I think that's fine. This one, you could argue Apparition isn't. You could argue Apparition isn't an explosive move, but I think I'm gonna count it. This one, okay, so Apparition, it isn't exactly like Airstrike, Water Bomb, but it isn't also like Flare Blast. Like, Apparition's like somewhere in between. It's not entirely bomb-like, but it isn't entirely like Flare Blasts, Frost Blasts. I think I would count it low. Would it protect its partner? I don't think so. I don't think so. Seed Bomb? We don't have Seed Bomb, do we? Like, that's just not even in the game. We don't have Seed Bomb. That doesn't exist yet. Might be able to add Meteor, Crash, and Smash. No, because those are like the meteors slamming into them. I don't think that's I would call that. Yeah, Seed Bomb isn't a move yet. It is written down, I think, for a future season. I don't remember which one I wrote it down for. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, are we good on that? Oh, just in future changes? Okay. I think we're good on that. I like how 3 Soul moves made it onto the list. Free soul moves. Oh boy. Oh boy. That alone is like pretty strong. I mean, two of these you already resist, so I don't think those really matter too much, to be honest, but hey, another immunity for Dregadine? Sure. I'm fine with that. Okay, we good with that, Len? We good with that? I don't know when this would happen. Let me go and put it on the changes for later. What's the ability called again? Gummy. Buff to also make the user immune to air blasts. No, it's airstrike, isn't it? Yeah. Is airstrike one words? Airstrike. Airstrike is one word. I'm an idiot. Airstrike. Apparition. Canister bursts. Egg lob. Egg storm. Egg onslaught. And then meltdown. I put them in alphabetical order, but I'm too lazy. Is O before L? A B C D F G H I L M. No, L M N O. Okay, so it should be that. There we are. That's correct. Okay. Let me save it. And I can get rid of this. Okay. We good? We good. I think that's a pretty good buff all around for it. Egg lob, egg onslaught, egg storm, meltdown. Oh. Do you know the date for the new season? I do not. I don't know when that buff would happen, but sure, we can write it down. Fighting Fishgana without that document will be worse than playing Terraria without Wiki. Nah, I think it makes the most sense. Like, think about, like, all of these moves. Okay, to be fair, a lot of them don't have animation, so it makes it a lot tougher, but Coconut Bomb, Walter Bomb, Toxic Blast, Airstrike is, like, literally throwing bombs. Meltdown is throwing bombs. Egg Lob is throwing an egg and it explodes. And Egg Onslaught and Egg Storm are basically copies of Egg Lob, so it would fall under the same thing. The only, like, one that I can see people struggling with is, like, these two. Like, these two are, like, the only ones that I think people would struggle with. But yeah, I think that's good, though, for now. Bestifer should get Fadeaway so that Speeder isn't a criminal. No. How strong is Canister Burst? It's weak. I think it's like a 20 base power move that hits 3 times. 25, sorry. Launch 2 to 3 paint canisters at the target. That's it. I feel like Meltdown would melt down a big-ass gummy. Yeah, but you're immune to big attacks, okay. Also, you could say the exact same thing about Airstrike. You could say the exact same thing about Airstrike. Or Coconut Bomb. Or Toxic Blasts. A lot of those are like pretty niche, so I'm fine with like introducing more moves for it. There'll also be like more moves added on later down the line. I don't think Paint Shower is an explosion move. That doesn't count. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, I am probably gonna leave the stream off there, okay? It is 9 PM, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I'm gonna take a break for a while before I start recording. So yeah, I think we're good with that low. We've done a lot of balance changes anyway. It should protect the partner. I don't think it should. I don't think it should. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'll post the changes in the Discord server. I'll see you guys later.